The year is 1223. The world trembles. A storm has risen from the steppes of Asia. Welcome to Cryptic Mystic Vault, where we explore the enigmatic tales and unsolved puzzles of history. Genghis Khan, the ruthless warlord, leads a Mongol horde unlike any seen before. They're disciplined, merciless, and hungry for conquest. They have shattered kingdoms and swallowed empires whole. Their empire stretches from the Pacific Ocean to the Caspian Sea. Now their gaze turns west. They set their sights on the lands of the Cumans, a powerful nomadic people who roam the vast plains north of the Black Sea. These fierce warriors, skilled horsemen and archers, are all that stand between the Mongols and Europe. They are about to face a storm like no other. The Mongol invasion begins. It is swift and brutal. Subutai and Jebe, two of Genghis Khan's most trusted generals, lead the vanguard. They are masters of maneuver warfare. Their tactics are as unpredictable as the wind itself. The Cumans, caught off guard by the ferocity of the assault, fight bravely, but are steadily driven back. Their traditional nomadic warfare, based on hit-and-run tactics, is no match for the organized might of the Mongol war machine. They face annihilation. In desperation, they turn west for help. The Cumans appeal to their neighbors, the Kievan Rus, for aid. The Rus, a loose confederation of Slavic principalities, are a powerful force in Eastern Europe. They are ruled by a council of princes, often at odds with each other. But the threat of the Mongols is too great to ignore. They understand that if the Cumans fall, they will be next. Mstislav the Bold of Helik, a renowned warrior prince, heeds the call. He rallies his fellow princes to the cause. Together, they agree to join forces with the Cumans and make a stand against the Mongol threat. The alliance is fragile, a marriage of convenience born of desperation. Old rivalries and mistrust simmer beneath the surface. The princes of the Rus, each with their own ambitions and agendas, struggle to present a united front. They bicker over strategy and leadership. The Cumans, their pride wounded by their recent defeats, chafe under the command of the Rus' princes. The stage is set for disaster. The Mongol advance continues. Subutai and Jebe, masters of psychological warfare, understand the importance of sowing discord among their enemies. They send emissaries to the Rus' princes, bearing gifts and honeyed words. They claim that they have no quarrel with the Rus. Their only target is the Cumans, whom they brand as bandits and raiders. They promise the Rus peace and safety if they abandon their alliance with the Cumans. Many of the Rus' princes, weary of war and tempted by the Mongol promises, waver. They question the wisdom of risking their own forces in a conflict that is not their own. Mstislav the Bold and his allies argue passionately for unity. They warn their fellow princes that the Mongols cannot be trusted. They point out that if the Cumans fall, the Mongols will surely turn their attention to the Rus lands. Their words fall on deaf ears. The seeds of doubt have been sown. The alliance, already fragile, begins to crack. The Mongols, sensing victory, continue their advance. They retreat eastward, seemingly in disarray. This is all part of their plan. They are luring the Rus and Cumans into a trap. The allied forces, their confidence buoyed by the apparent Mongol withdrawal, fall for the Rus. They give chase, eager to crush their retreating enemy. They believe victory is within their grasp. They fail to notice the subtle signs of the Mongol trap being sprung. For 9 days, the Mongols retreat, drawing their pursuers deeper and deeper into their web. They cross the Dnieper River, leaving behind a trail of seemingly abandoned supplies and equipment, further fueling the Allied forces' sense of victory. They string out the Rus and Cuman forces. They separate them from their supply lines. They exhaust them. The trap is set. The trap is sprung at the Kalka River. The year is 1223. The Mongols, their numbers replenished, wheel around and attack. The Rus and Cumans, caught completely off guard, are ill-prepared for the ferocity of the Mongol assault. Mongol cavalry, disciplined and deadly, slams into the disorganized allied ranks. They are armed with lances, swords, maces, and composite bows. Their arrows, tipped with bone and steel, darken the sky. The Mongol horse archers rain down a deadly hail of arrows upon the enemy. They use their superior mobility to outmaneuver and surround their opponents. They employ a tactic known as the feigned retreat, drawing the enemy into ambushes. Panic spreads through the allied ranks. The Cumans, used to fighting in loose formations, break and flee. Their flight throws the Rus' lines into disarray. The Mongols, masters of exploitation, seize the moment. They attack relentlessly, cutting down their fleeing enemies. The battle quickly turns into a massacre. The Battle of the Kalka River is a resounding Mongol victory. The allied army is shattered. Tens of thousands are slaughtered. The Rus' princes pay a heavy price for their disunity and naivety. Mstislav the Bold manages to escape the carnage. Other princes are not so lucky. Mstislav III of Kiev, betrayed by his allies, surrenders to the Mongols after a 3-day siege. He is promised safe passage but is brutally executed. The Mongols celebrate their victory by holding a gruesome feast. They place the captured Rus' princes under a wooden platform and feast upon it, crushing them to death. The Battle of the Kalka River marks the end of Cuman power in the region. They are scattered to the winds, their remnants absorbed into other nomadic groups. The Rus' principalities, though not yet conquered, are severely weakened by the defeat. They are left vulnerable to future Mongol invasions. The battle sends shockwaves across Europe. It serves as a chilling prelude to the coming storm. The Mongols, having tasted victory, will return. Imagine a world where the Cumans triumphed over the Mongols. The Mongol expansion into Europe would have been halted, preserving the cultural and political landscape of Eastern Europe. The Cumans, emboldened by their victory, might have formed a powerful coalition with neighboring tribes, altering the balance of power. This could have delayed or even prevented the rise of the Ottoman Empire, leading to a vastly different geopolitical map. The Renaissance might have spread more slowly, and the course of European history would have been irrevocably changed. In this alternate reality, the cities of Eastern Europe would have flourished under Cuman influence, their architecture and art painted with the hues of nomadic traditions. The trade routes, secure under Cuman protection, would have seen a different blend of cultures and ideas, perhaps even altering the technological advancements of the time. The Mongol threat, quelled early, would have allowed the Rus' principalities to grow stronger and more unified. The seeds of discord sown by the Mongol invasions would have never taken root, and a united Rus' might have emerged much sooner. This world, free from the Mongol yoke, would have written its own unique chapter in the annals of history, a chapter filled with possibilities and paths untaken. Such is the power of a single battle's outcome, echoing through time, reshaping destinies and forging new futures. What if the tides of history had turned differently? It's a question that reminds us of the delicate balance of power and the profound impact of every decision made on the battlefield. As we conclude this exploration, let us ponder the infinite branches of history, each a testament to the resilience and adaptability of human civilization. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries and thrilling adventures into the past.